Okay, you want the T on Jonathan Taylor Thomas, the JTT, if you will? I've never gotten so many requests for something in my life, so let's go, because Jonathan is honestly one of the most fascinating people I've ever done research on. This little cutie pie, can you believe this face? I mean, like, imagine looking like this. Okay, Jonathan was born September 8th, 1981 in Bethlehem, PA, and when he was 6, his dad got a job that brought the family to Sacramento, California. His parents divorced when Jonathan was 8, and after that, the father was barely in the picture, so Jonathan and his brother Joel were raised by his mother alone, who then became his manager when he said he wanted to get into showbiz. It's giving Dina. It's giving Susan Duff. Also, I did a podcast episode on JTT a couple years ago, so if you really want like the 2-hour deep dive, you can check that out. Unlike a lot of stage moms, Jonathan's mom was nervous to get him into show business, so she was always like reminding him that acting wasn't all that and he should do other stuff with his life. But from the time he was a baby, his mom was always getting told, like, you have to put this kid in movies, get him a modeling contract, or this is the most beautiful kid ever. And she was like, no. But she also noticed that her son was kind of like an early bloomer instead of a late bloomer. Like, he talked and walked before other kids. He was really like gregarious and confident. He had charisma. He loved an audience. So when he asked her if he could take this 13-week commercial course, she said yes, and he met an agent through that, and that was really all it took. He got his start in modeling, but JTT wanted to be a real actor, so he started auditioning for theater, movies, and TV, and in 1991, we all know what happened. He starred as the middle child on the incredibly successful sitcom Home Improvement, and this shot him into the stratosphere. Like, not only was he on the cover of every single teen magazine every single week for years, but the TV show led into success in voiceover work and these massive movies such as The Lion King and Man of the House, and every little girl and gay boy was madly in love with him. I mean, he was everyone's ultimate crush. Everyone's. Like, it was unanimous. Like, we all decided we love him. But just like the magical 1990s decade itself, JTT slipped through our fingers when he decided he didn't want to be a star anymore. And honestly, we have barely seen him at all the last 25 years. So what happened and what makes him so interesting to me? We're gonna get into all of that and more. I have so many stories about him, so I'm gonna make this a series. Stay tuned for part 2, but this is Jonathan about 10 years ago, obviously still fine as hell, and I don't even know anything about his life today, so don't worry, I'm not gonna like pry into his private life and all that kind of stuff. We're gonna talk about the 90s and early 2000s, so stay tuned.